Well, he stopped the restart because Brighton wanted to put it down the pitch quickly. I think the defender's been very, very clever because the defender knows what's going to happen.
And that is, for Declan Rice's first ever red card.
This is, honestly, I feel completely different to the way you guys feel. I think that was one of the worst decisions I've ever seen. Because, okay, we've all
I'm not disagreeing with you, Mike. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I think we're saying, let everyone along. Okay, first point, Pedro kicked the ball away. He kicked the ball away.
Yeah, but he
didn't get a yellow card.
The ball was already off the pitch.
It doesn't matter.
It does because there's a ball on the sideline, which doesn't matter if you kick the ball when the ball's off the pitch. If you kick it into the top row of the stand, it doesn't matter because it's 5 yards away.
Yeah, but Arteta was about to get the ball and throw it to him. It looked like he was going to get it ball and throw it to his player. That's what it looked like to me. I'm not being biased here. I'm being totally neutral to whatever. It kicks the ball away. So in my mind, I think that's probably time wasting. That's the first point. The second point, Belford. Okay, I'm playing that position a lot of the time. First of all, he's going to argue that he's trying to play a quick free kick.
That's a nonsense.
So, one, if you're going to play a quick free kick, you do not throw the ball 5 yards in front of you. You put your hand on the ball and then you pass it or wherever you want to do. And you don't take a quick free kick there anyway because you wait for your team to be set. So then he throws the ball, he goes like he's going to kick it. Get the reverse angle of actually the game. There's nobody in the space where he's about to kick it anyway. Ball comes, Declan Rice, now, okay, I could understand if Declan Rice moves towards the ball and kicks the ball away. He's running back, he sees the ball, and he just like gives it a little, that's just a natural reaction. So yes, the argument from the other side of it, well, you shouldn't touch the ball, you can't kick the ball. But I don't even think he kicked it away. I just think he just like, you know when the ball comes to you, be on the pitch, and the ball's near you, and he just like try to kick, like stop it or kick it to, or stop the ball to wherever it's going. It's gone out, and then he's kicked out of him, and you could argue it could be a red card. So when I first saw the incident, I was thinking, he's going to get sent off here, Veltman. I slowed it down, and then, look, you slow everything down. There's a little nick on it, but there's no way in history that should be a second yellow card. I can't get on board with that. If that's a yellow card, then football has officially gone. It's officially, you can't give a yellow card for that.
I'm with you, Mike. I totally agree.
If Welbeck Pedro was running into the channel and it actually looked like he was going to hit him and it was in and Arsenal were sleeping, I would say 100% because he's tried to stop. But the game was it was one of them moments where Brighton needed a breather. It wasn't a time for a quick free kick in the game anyway. So I just think you put all them things together. If you have an ounce of common sense, then you would not give a yellow card for that.
I have to agree, and also, of course, when you're saying even if he was trying to take a quick free kick, the ball was still rolling. You can't hit a rolling ball in a free kick. We know that.
I think the jury's still out. I think they have raised the floor of the squad really, really well. They've effectively replaced Smith Rowe, Nketiah and Ramsdale with three better players in Moreno, Caliafori and Sterling. So they will have more depth this season. I think depth was the big problem for them last year. They didn't look like a team that could rotate their front line, for example, and have the same variety and same options as City and Liverpool last season. Their front line starting on paper was great, but I didn't think they had the same kind of depth and options there. I still don't think they do, but obviously you'll prefer having Sterling coming off the bench or starting than you would Nketiah. Similarly, Arteta clearly prefers Mourinho to Smith Rowe, so I think they'll be happy with the window, particularly as they've more or less broken even in terms of spending. I think they've recouped about 90 million and spent about 100 million, so they've had a pretty tight window in that regard. I think they still look a little bit short of depth for me. I mean, obviously, Jesus is injured again. Gabriel Jesus, he gets a lot of injuries. That leaves them a little bit short of numbers up front. They've still got the same numbers they had last year in that area. I think they'll be happy with the window, but I'm not convinced they've improved the squad enough to close the gap to City, who, as we all know, are just a kind of seemingly unstoppable winning machine. But I think overall